Hello everyone, welcome back to my Minecraft Forever world. This is episode 18 and we're going to continue on with the village. It's becoming nighttime, so we should probably go to sleep. So yeah, there is a few things that I'd like to speak about before we start. I've installed a new mod and I don't understand why this mod isn't in normal Minecraft. I was watching a guy called Nico and he was using it, and I asked him what it was, what he was using, what the mod was called in his live stream. And pretty much, I've got a backpack. I show you, it literally just holds more space. These things here, this holds water, this holds lava. If I have a bucket, I can just hover over it and take the lava out or take the water out. It's quite cool. These things here are basically like additions to the backpack. So the tanks are how I hold the water. We have a crafting grid. Good thing about this one is it doesn't give me all the options like this one does. So I won't abuse it because I don't obviously know all the crafting upgrades, but if I wanted to make a chest, for example, I can. So yeah, we got that. And a jukebox. Oh my god. That is brilliant. Yeah, so we got a jukebox. But anyway, you might be wondering what this is. If I'm being 100% honest, I don't really know what we're supposed to do or where we're supposed to start. So I thought a good thing that we could do is get some villagers into the market stalls. So this is what this contraption here is. I'm hoping that we could just villager minecart them all into the specific stores. Hopefully it will go smooth. Yeah, last time it seemed to. We'll see. So let's get these villagers over in the store. That's the finishing touches. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 villagers. Obviously, we're going to have more, but these look great in the stores. Oh, I missed a spot. Sweet. We've actually got like some sort of shopping district going on. And they're all linked, which is a positive. Just done some thinking, and obviously they're all max trades, but they're not the cheapest they could be. Surprisingly, this one is, but I know like some of them ain't. So I will go through, probably off camera to be honest, because it is a boring process, but I'll let a zombie go around and I'll heal them all. But that can be for another day. Gotta figure out what I want to do now. I kind of want to, now that I've got these villagers here, I kind of want to just let the others go free. But the problem is we haven't done any of these interiors. Look at this. I just feel like if we had a load of villagers walking about, it would just genuinely make it feel so this area is so alive. And then I don't know, it might spring more ideas to mind of what I could actually build. Because yeah, obviously it looks a bit plain right now and there's obviously loads that I can add, but it's all just little details. So I'm thinking if I work on the interiors and get it to a point where they're in a livable... That's so annoying, that sound. Get it to a point where they're at a livable state. So obviously they're just filled with grass right now. Then we can let the villagers roam free. Hopefully then they can reproduce more as well. Did any of you just see that? There was a zombie right here, wasn't there? There's a ghost in our world. I don't like that. to go to sleep. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to work on the interiors. It's going to be a bit hard to show. So what I'm going to do is most likely set up a stream. And I will cut back to you when the stream's over and all of the interiors are complete. So if I do catch you in the stream, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed. But to the next clip, I'll show you what we've done with the interiors. Okay, so after quite a successful live stream, some of you guys stopped by and said hello. So if you did, thank you very much. But we have basically completed all the interiors. As you know, these ones here are basically kind of like shops. So these don't really include beds. I think one or two of them does. These are the ones that I spent most of the time detailing because we probably won't go into the houses behind. It's just going to be for the villagers to live in. However, these ones we might pop into every now and again, you know. So I have a bakery here. We have a little mini church where you can go get married. And we have a weapons shop. Moving on down here, we have the bookstore. I like this one. I like how compact it is. But yeah, we haven't done much with these buildings. We've literally just added 2 beds, maybe 3, maybe 4, depending on how big the house is. Oh, I forgot a house. I always forget about this one. Let's quickly finish this one up then. Have we got any beds on me? No. I need to go get some beds. Let's take these beds. These villagers are not going to be happy. Just for now, I'll put one there like that. Add that there. We'll add another bed there. Put a chest in the corner, why not? Oh, I need spruce wood, man. Let's grab some spruce quickly. This is why I keep destroying those blocks. It's just easier to get through. Spruce, oak. Spruce, oak. Okay, let's do that. Make a crafting table. Drop that on the floor a sec. And a furnace. At least they got somewhat of a kitchen. This. All I have is dark oak signs, so that will do. Oh. I might even move the bed to there. And then do that again. Then we could add a stair there. Also add one here. Now that house is done. So yeah, obviously I'm not detailing them the most. Like these ones here, they're literally holding a bed. And that's it. All we want is the villagers to just live here. That's its only purpose. So I think we've done a good job with the interiors, but now I want to work on the exteriors, especially this front part, because I think it just looks a bit boring. And I was thinking we maybe incorporate some sort of coarse dirt. I really like how it looks over on the barn. So I think it would be a good play to put it in here as well. It would look better than just this plain grass, wouldn't it? So then, let's not waste any time. Let's cue the time lapse. Okay people, hopefully you were able to see most of what I just did. If you didn't, then we just detailed this front part. This is like the menu like that. Got a workbench outside. And then we just went through, added some coarse dirt, added some lanterns. So theoretically this area is now complete. And I want to try some don't know if this is going to work. I'm thinking if I destroy the beds, do you think they'll run over there and go pick a house? Should we try? Problem is the zombies, you know. I don't want them to die. I feel like the only way we're gonna know is at night. Obviously they need to sleep. Let me put some light around here. Right, I think I'm just gonna go for it. I destroy the beds. Let's just see what happens. Right, let me place... Right, okay. Go on, mate. Where are you going, Reginald? No way. Right, I gotta get them to link, so obviously they're not linking. If I put some beds out here... Oh my god, look. Look. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Oh my god, it's working. This is so sick. This is actually so sick. Place some beds here. Oh, this is so cool. Where have you gone up there? Oh my god, it's actually working. It's actually working. This is insane. Okay, we'll keep these three in. I think that's a good shout. Come on, there's enough houses for all of you. Where's this little one going? Come on. Over here. Getting confused, aren't you? Probably too much going on in that little brain of yours. Okay, well, he's linked to that one. There you go, you've linked to a house. What house have you linked to? Straight in here. Upstairs. We've actually got so much room as well. Right, you need to link to a different bed. Go on. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, this is so sick. I'm gassing because it just never worked last time. Okay. We just gotta hope they don't die. But that is mission successful. Oh. Got our own iron farm on the top as well, clearly. Let's walk around, let's see what's going on. Okay, I don't want them disappearing as such. So I'm gonna have to fence this off, aren't I? For now. I just don't want to lose any of the villagers. Okay, theoretically they shouldn't be able to get out now. That's the thing about these village projects. It's all trial and error. Obviously the more you do, the better you'll be at it. But I've only done this one time before, so there was a lot I needed to do different that I knew about because of the first time around. Okay, well, I'm going to sort this out. They seem to be reproducing still, which is good. That's just what we need. We just need them to keep reproducing. And constantly, there'll be loads walking about. I don't know if there's a cap on how many villagers you can actually have. So I'll have to check that. But I'm going to sort this out. Okay then, so I think I've somewhat managed to sort this problem out. What I've done is I've actually kept a few in so that they can keep reproducing. But the majority of villagers are actually in the city area. So they're making love too. A little thing that's happened. A few of them are getting stuck in the well. So I'm going to have to get them out. I'm going to have to make it so they don't get stuck. But everything seems to be coming together. And we can just add more workstations and stuff like that around the area when we've actually got to those builds, etc. Got all the stone cutters here, the armorers. Why have I put the armorers here? I mean, it does make sense, I guess, but I think it would be better in the tool station. I feel like we needed to do this because otherwise I wasn't going to know what problems there were. And obviously, we've come across a few, like them getting out and stuff like that, the well. We wouldn't have known that until we let the villagers roam free, so I think it's a good thing that we've done that. But now we actually need to figure out what we're going to do next. Do you know what? I'm going to smash out the interior of the library. Yeah, why not? It'll bring more villagers over to this area then, won't it? Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. There we go. That's another building down. I think I did a good job with it. With what? Well, with the room that we've got. And I've added some chisel, but really disturbing my commentary, really. We've added some chisel bookshelves, so whatever books we get from the librarians, we can also store in here. Just gives it more of a purpose, you know, and that's what we want. I think they like their new homes, but our new workplaces as such. Brilliant. It just makes it feel so much more lively. And if I could have it run my own base, I would, but that's what I tried last time and it just didn't work. I just had villagers walking in, here, everywhere. They weren't sticking to the places they were going to stay. It seems like it's working here. So I've just chucked a few composters down to get a few more farmer villagers. And I also caught this one cow here, so let's try finding my friend. Here we go. Sheep and a cow. Come on, mate. Really? And another cow. Come on, welcome to your new home. Nearly there. God, this is your new home. Really? Get stuck there. There we go. Now we can actually work on the interior of the barn. And I think I'm going to set up the replay mod for this one. Because I could just have it at the doorway here. And you can just watch me and see what I do. So, let's go. Okay then, so that's the barn complete. Totally simple, nothing extreme. Also added some animals. We got sheeps, cows, pigs at the bottom down there. We got the horses too. We've also added some more composters. Now we got more farmer villagers. They're gonna keep this area nice and supplied with food. But moving forward then, I've had a little think. I think I want to work on the pathways. I'm gonna use gravel. So I want that old village style, you know? Yeah, why not? So the Minecraft movie is coming out this week. Me being the little kid I am, I'm gonna go watch it with my girlfriend. So I'm looking forward to it. It's definitely gonna be a good laugh. Should let me know if any of you guys are gonna be watching it. Let me know in the comments below. But this video won't be out by the time I've watched it, so I'll give you my little review later on in this episode. Do you know what, actually, adding a dirt path with the gravel might be a shout. Like, yeah, something like this maybe. Yeah, we'll add a bit of old and a bit of new, why not? Now we got to ruin the work we just did, but it will look better this way, so it'll be worth it. How does that look? Yeah, do you know what? I like that. Dirt and gravel, I do like that a lot. Let's go finish that over here as well. Like even gravel the whole of this, to be fair. Nice. Oh my god, look how many villagers there are. But we've completed the paths and all this, and we've worked on this side enough now. So I think it's time we come over here. As you can see, I've dug this out. I just think it makes sense for the river to flow through. And eventually we'll dig this out and then it will go out to the ocean. I have got an idea in mind of what I want to do. I mentioned it in previous episodes, like a lighthouse here. That I think that would just look great. Maybe we can add some fisherman huts around here, like on the dock. Kind of like what we've done with the city, in a way. Got an idea of how I'm going to do it. But ultimately, I think it's just going to be a lot of trial and error. Could also have a little bridge going across here. Why don't we do that now, actually? I don't want to do nothing too extreme. Let's make it 5 wide then, so... Oh, I forgot one block that I needed. Just pretend these are spruce wood, andesite, and stone. So we'll come up. Something like this. Yes, I like the curve. Got to do the same here. So, again, pretend that's spruce wood. Again, on top. When I'm saying spruce wood, I mean spruce logs, but this will do for now. There we go, there's our simple little bridge. So now I actually need to think about how I'm going to make the dock. Like I said, this is just going to be trial and error, so we're just going to have to see what I come up with, I guess. So I think the best course of action actually would be to make the lighthouse first. And the reason for that would just be so we can see how big the scale is and how big everything else needs to be. But before we can start on that, I actually need to go get some red terracotta. If I remember correctly, there's a Badlands biome this way. Yes, it is, because I remember the Mushroom Island. It's crazy to think that this world's now over a year old. It's mental. I think we're just about coming up to it now. Yes, here we go. Yes, because I remember the village. Let's quickly sleep. Yeah, I was here before. That's red, isn't it? Yeah, that's red. Okay, here's some. Get all of this then for the moment. So anyway, I was going to take this time to talk about the Minecraft movie, because I just went and watched it. And I thought it was brilliant. I can't lie, I had a right laugh watching it. Me and my missus went. I just wanted to know if any of you guys had watched it and what you thought. I know a lot of people wanted it to be animated, this, that and the other, but I can't lie, I laughed throughout the whole thing, so... Can't sit here and say it was a bad movie if it had me chuckling the whole time, so... Can't complain, but I want to know what you guys thought of it. So let me know in the comments below. People have been taking it to the extreme when it comes to the cinema. Oh, this generation never fails to amaze me, honestly. It's just crazy, innit, how something like that can bring so many people together. And that's the thing about this game, let's be real. Every other game, usually, other than like Fortnite and stuff like that I can think of, usually bring out a new game of it each year. Well, Minecraft was released over, what, 12 years ago now? It's still one of the best games out there. So I think that just about says it all, really. But I would definitely love to see another one. I think the fact that they called it a Minecraft movie and not the Minecraft movie, I think that implies that we will probably get another one. I wonder how old I'll be by then. Jesus. That's worrying. Talking about the Minecraft movie as well, I definitely want to make a Steve's Lava and Chicken Shop. Maybe we put it in the village. I think it fits it, because in the film it was in the village. So, I really want to do that. Okay, I think I've just about got enough. Actually, let's get one more stack. There we go, now we got enough. Let's make our way home. This is the way we need to go. Let's go. That's red enough, isn't it? Yeah, that'll work. So we're going to grab 2 shoulders. I'm going to fill one up with red terracotta. And then I'm going to fill the other with quart blocks. Okay, cool. Is there anything else I need? Maybe a bit of glass. Take a tiny bit of stained white glass. Right, let's get over there. Nope, we need sand. That might be enough if I get the other 2 stacks as well. I don't need a lot. Okay, now we can go over. I don't know why I opened that door. I've got a pressure plate. I should just let it open. Okay, so I actually want to bring it up a layer. Get rid of this. Hello, Pope. Pope's my cat. Hello, mate. You okay? He just likes to come sit on my desk. He usually sits on my laptop, to be fair. I think it's because it's quite warm. Oh, and he's gone. Yeah, he's strange. He's a strange one. Okay, then, let's bring it up a layer. Yeah, I'm gonna need more sand, but we don't need any more area than this for now. Let's put our shulkers down. let's get cracking. So I actually want to make it so the light at the top of the lighthouse actually works. I seen something on Pinterest, or it was TikTok, I can't remember. So I know there's definitely a way you could do it, and I'm guessing it's probably with a daylight sensor, so I will look into that. But that's the size of it. Perfect size, I think. Perfect. And what we're going to do is just carry that pattern all the way up. I don't know how high I'm going to go yet, but I want it to be quite high. So, cue the time lapse. There we go. Here's the start of the lighthouse. Obviously, it's missing a few details, especially some depth on the outside. But the problem is I'm using red nether brick, and I haven't got many nether warts. So I will add to this over time. But yeah, I think we smashed it. I know lighthouses are usually striped, and this one's checkered. But I used to watch the Syndicate project back in the day, and oh my god, and in his Minecraft project, he made a checkered lighthouse, so that's where I got my inspiration from. And I indeed did find a way to make it so it was kind of flashing. I know it's not flashing, but it's going round in the circle, but that's kind of what a lighthouse does anyway, so it works. All it was so simple, it was just a layer of observers and then some redstone lamps placed in a particular way, and you get this effect. I think the scale of it is just right as well, to be honest. I think any bigger, it would have just looked too big, too chunky. I'm happy with that. This just means now that we can start on the dock. So, let's do it. Oh, shit. No worries, security's got it on lock. Didn't even need me. Jesus. That was a panic. You'll be able to see now actually what it looks like in nighttime. That does look sick, doesn't it? Come on. I'm pleased with that. Let's go. Let's quickly sleep. I was thinking something a little like this, and we could have little docks coming off of it, but this will just solely be the platform, because what I want to do is I kind of want to do what we've done with the city, and basically, like, for example, have a house there, have a house here, another one here. Do you get what I'm saying? It's probably going to take me a while, so it'll probably be best to do it over a time lapse and just keep updating you as we go. But it's all come together nicely. I can't complain. I've just done a little bit of a terraform. Nothing too major, just made it look all nice and sweet. Ready for us now to build the buildings for the dock. Mate, you're ruining my... Oh, I was just about to say how beautiful it looks. The iron golem then ruined my shot and the rain started. But I've gone through and I've done the houses. I'm not sure, but I might add one here as well. But I also want to do some sort of staircase to get up to the lighthouse. We haven't done the interiors, but I will do them. There we go. Now you can see how beautiful it looks. I'm not actually sure what I want to do with this side. I don't want to do houses like I've done there. I kind of want to make it like beach theme. We might have like little beach huts and stuff. Yeah, maybe. Why not? Why not? These are just going to be like little fisherman huts, really. And then I also want to put a staircase going up this way too. And then soon, hopefully some of the villagers will migrate over into this area. And then it'll be all coming together then, won't it? It will just be the minor details then that we need to add. And this whole village project will finally be done. Come on, you can't tell me that doesn't look sick. But this project isn't going to finish itself, so I'm going to cut back to you when I've completed the interiors of all of these buildings. Let's go. Okay then, I might have went a bit overboard. So we've completed the interiors. Some of the villagers have migrated over here, started making these their homes. So we've done all of the interiors. They're breeding as well, which is nice. But if we come all the way around here, you'll see that I've made a staircase up to a platform that wraps around the lighthouse. It just looks a lot neater. And I was just kind of in that building zone, so I just went for it and did it. So this is the point that we're at right now. I think it's then a good point for us to do something different. Got an idea of something I want to do. Like I told you guys, I recently just watched the Minecraft movie, so that might give you a bit of a clue to what it is, but I think it would just fit perfectly in this village. I'm not sure as of right now where to put it. That's something I'm just going to have to figure out. But if we just go quickly, take a little fly around, let's put my render distance up a bit as well. You can see how all of it is coming together. This area is a bit plain, so this is what we're going to work on next. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do there yet. I do believe we're coming to that point now where pretty much about to wrap up with this project. Just adding a few little details here and there. But overall, I'm so pleased with the way everything's come out. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching this and seeing the progression as it goes along. So enough yapping, let's get on with what I was talking about. I'm going to tell you what it is. Like I said, I'm going to set up a time lapse and I'll bring you with me. Lava, chicken. Okay, we've done it. It's been quite some time since I started this project. I also somehow died. I didn't include it because I didn't record it, but long story short, there was an iron golem that was here, and I just... That's exactly what happened, well, what I wanted to happen with the iron golem. And I accidentally hit it, and he literally hit me once, and then I got too close and he hit me again, and I died. I didn't lose anything but my elytra, so I had to make a new set of wings. We will add unbreaking to him soon when it is possible. But anyway, let's show you how this works. So you can see the chickens in the little pod. What you do, flick the lever, the lava comes down. It's a chicken. And if I show you, wait for it, chicken and the feathers come through the chute, land in this barrel. So it is indeed working like a treat. I hope you're able to see everything. Obviously it's quite hard to do a replay mod on redstone, but long story short, there's a bunch of hoppers. The hoppers go down and it transfers into this chute, which then comes up and across, and then that's how the chicken drops. And then how we get chickens in the pod, probably hear it, but it's just shooting eggs down. obviously there's a chance that a chicken will spawn from an egg. And I've just been breeding them. That villager isn't supposed to be in there. He's walked in there. But yeah, they drop the eggs into there. I've also decided to put a barrel underneath 2 hoppers. So we've got a little bit of an egg farm as well. So yeah, here it is. Here it is. I'm well pleased with it. I think it's sick. I've also got something else I want to do, but I don't want to spoil it yet. Because it's going to take a while, and I think I need to go gather some resources. So we're going to leave that for another day. But we also added to the weaponsmith or the blacksmith, whatever you want to call it. Just a little brick staircase up here to a little work area. Now we've actually got villagers up here as well. I'm going to have to do something about this because I don't want them all walking off into the lava. But yeah, that's where we're at. We've got an automated chicken farm. Can't complain. So that's another miniature project down. Slowly but surely we're getting there. The village soon will be completely done. I'm actually going to make my way back to my base though, first of all. Okay, so I wanted to come back here to take some time to revisit the task board. Because we can now change the village, I'd say, to green. However, there is still things that I want to add to it. Like the sand area, I'm not really sure what to put there, so I'm not going to force anything because there might be something down the line that would just make more sense. And so I think I'm just going to leave it because I don't want to burn myself out on a project that, well, it's nearly done, but it's not completely done. And one thing that I've learned doing this project is that it's better to have more than one project going on at once because the burnout is happening and I don't want to get to that point. I think I'm going to leave it there because it's just going back and adding bits and bobs now with the village. And so there's other things I want to work on, and whenever we get like a little bit burnt out with them, we can go back to the village and finish that. That's what I think. So I actually want to add another one. Collect sea lanterns. I've thought about it. I've made a little to-do list here. Hold up. No, just seen that. I forgot about this. We can do this now. Let's grab 2 name tags. Oh, I ain't got any name tags. Are you dumb? Oh, I had name tags. Yeah, I did. I know I did. It was just in the wrong place. Let's quickly go name these 2 name tags. I have 2 little cats up here. You met Pope, you haven't met Dave. I've got another little kid and he's a ginger kitten called Dave. So, there's Dave. And there's Pope. It's got Woody, Dave, and Pope. Anyway, back to what I was saying. We got a little to-do list now. So, the collect sea lanterns is not really a big project. I can put that on my to-do list. But a big project I want to work on, Fort Lock, which is a castle. I'm not sure where I want to do it, but I've just really been wanting to build a castle recently. So that's something that you guys can look forward to. I put the villager trading halls on orange. We have the little market store area, don't we? Village walls, I don't think I'm going to bother doing that. I think they got enough security as it is, let's be real. Tane sniffer, that can be taken off as well. And explore trial chambers. So we're going to use this board just for literal big projects that we want to do. Like farms, example, stuff like that. But yeah, this is it's been a while since the last episode now. I think it's coming up to nearly 6 weeks. So I do apologize for the delay. Like I said, I just want to take my time with this world now. Take my time playing and recording. And that does actually remind me, keep your eyes peeled for a new Minecraft series on the way. Something that me and my friends have come up with. And yeah, I think it's going to be good. I think you guys will enjoy it. I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. If you have watched this video all the way through, I really do appreciate it. You guys could leave a like and a comment. It helps push it out to more people. Hopefully they can come along and enjoy the content like you guys do. So thank you once again for watching. I hope to see you all in the next one. Hope you've enjoyed what we've built today. And I hope you look forward to some more exciting episodes in the future. So I tell you what, I got some exciting plans.